Now joined by Marlia Campbell, the sports director at KCTV in Kansas City. Marlia, thanks for joining us today. When we look at this matchup with the Bills on Sunday, what intrigues you most midway through the season now between the Chiefs and the Bills?
Man, this is one that we've had circled on our calendars since the day the schedules were released, right? You're always circling Bills Chiefs. Week 9, you're entering the midway point of the season, and the AFC playoff picture is as tight as it can be. I mean, Chiefs and Bills currently holding wild card spots. They're, duking it out 1 and 2, but this is as even as these teams have been, I think, at the midway point of the year. So, Patrick Mahomes 4-0 against Josh Allen and company in the postseason, but somehow 1 and 4 in the regular season, which is your weird little nugget of the week, I suppose. But yeah, I mean, stopping the run game is going to be huge. That's something the Chiefs have had success with in recent history by, limiting teams' leading rushers to under 100 yards. Going to be big today with James Cook, or tomorrow, I should say. And then offensively, man, this is as complete of a picture tools-wise we've seen around Patrick Mahomes since, I want to say, 2018. His offensive line is looking good, even with a couple of injuries there. The pass game is ridiculously deep. I mean, this is the picture we've been hoping to see in the last couple of years before they've been hit by, a variety of injuries and suspension with Rashee Rice. So, man, I'm excited. I cannot wait for kickoff. And these have all been an instant classic week by week, year by year, and I'm expecting another one tomorrow.
Does it seem a little luck of the draw type for the Chiefs to get this game in early November instead of early September because of where the team was early in the season with the struggles? And now Patrick Mahomes, after last game, talked about they're kind of hitting their stride now, and it's been a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's a far cry from that 0-2 team, right? With Rashee Rice sidelined and Xavier Worthy going down with an early injury in week 1, which fortunately was not as bad as we thought it was upon contact. But yeah, I mean, they found their stride simply because of the weapons being back on the field. Rashee Rice didn't miss a beat. Xavier Worthy came back really quick. And then the running back room has stepped up too. I mean, that was an issue. I think Patrick Mahomes was leading this team in rushing yards through like week 5. But we'll see what happens tomorrow. Isaiah Pacheco dealing with that knee injury he suffered on Monday night. But Kareem Hunt, man, he is more efficient on 4th and short than the Eagles are on the tush push, which is ridiculous. So, yeah, top to bottom, as deep as this team has been. And they've really found their stride in the last couple of weeks here. 28-plus points over the last 5 weeks now. That's not what we've seen out of this offense in recent years. It's kind of a defense-led and the offense, trying to keep up tick for tack. So, yeah, I mean, fortunate for them. This happened before the bye week too, but they're relatively healthy in the grand scheme of things heading into week 9 here.
You mentioned it earlier, but Patrick Mahomes and company have been really good against Josh Allen and the Bills when it actually matters in the playoffs.
Yep.
And not so good in the regular season. How do they win a regular season game against the Bills? What do they have to do on Sunday to be successful against this team right now?
Yeah, $1 million question, isn't it? It's just we even asked Patrick Mahomes about this, and he said, I don't really know why it happens that way. I think a big part of it is that this team knows how to win in the postseason. Andy Reid isn't one to give away his cards in the regular season. So there's something to be said about the team finding their full form at the end of the season. I mean, they've figured out when you walk down the Chiefs tunnel, the word on the wall is formula. They have figured out the formula to peak at the right time. So that's certainly part of it. Another part is that these are just 1-possession games. 3 of the last 6 have come down to 3 points. 5 of the last 6 less than a score. So as far as what it's going to take on Sunday, it's going to be getting Josh Allen down, limiting his production as much as you can, and stopping the run game. I think if you let the Bills beat you in the air, which is something you wouldn't have said in the last couple of years, but that's a little bit more of a gamble you're willing to take. Offensively, just continue to do what they're doing. I mean, you'd like to see the line protect Mahomes and give him plenty of time, but Jalen Moore has stepped in at that left tackle position really well since Josh Simmons has been out with personal issues. Kudos to Brett Veach for bringing him in over the offseason and then going on to draft a left tackle in the first round. So, yeah, I mean, what it's going to take, I think it's going to come down to and this is a cliche, but it's going to come down to the turnover battle and the turnover differential. So, yeah, keep Mahomes clean and maybe pick up 1 or 2 from a wild Josh Allen throw. I say as a Wyoming alum, big Josh Allen fan over here. Yeah, I mean, he's one to throw the deep ball, and, Chiefs safeties are due for one.
This might be more of a bigger picture question, but I think people maybe on this side of the state that have watched the Chiefs a little bit, watch those first 2 games of the season, watch the Chiefs early on and think, oh, maybe the Chiefs aren't necessarily the Chiefs of the past anymore. But as you get into the season a little bit, now as we're entering the cold months, you realize, okay, maybe they are the Chiefs that we've seen in the past. What have you seen from this team that gives you confidence that, yeah, this is the Patrick Mahomes and the Travis Kelce and the Andy Reid-led Chiefs of the past that we've always seen had success in the postseason as well?
Yeah, well, it seems like they're kind of inevitable, doesn't it? Even after that 0-2 start. And I mean, it took until week 7 to get above 500, and the Chiefs were still favored to win the Super Bowl at that point. So if that doesn't show you what, sportsbook and mathematics say about this Chiefs dynasty over the years, even when they're not playing their best football. But yeah, I think you could chalk up those first 2 games to one. It took until week 6 for Harrison Butker to have a clean game, which is odd. He's the highest paid kicker in the NFL. Missed kicks in the first 5 and had the Jags, kick out of bounds that set up the game-winning drive for Jacksonville. So that was certainly a factor in it. You lost to the Eagles by 3. Against the Chargers, you had to go for a 2-point conversion because of a mixed extra point. So weird self-inflicted injuries or wounds, I suppose, here and there. Last year they set that record of, 17 games of winning 1-score games. Math is going to catch up to you eventually, and I think that's what we saw with these kind of early season drops. But certainly the margin of error goes down a little bit, right? Last year the Chiefs started 9-0, so they had a little bit of comfort pad at the end. But this is a better team at this point in the season than we saw last season, despite the record. And Patrick Mahomes said it, like, this is more fun, getting to blow out teams, put up big points, versus kind of squeaking out of all the ones they did last year and all those 1-score wins. So what I chalk it up to is, even if after that 0-2 start and getting that 3rd loss against Jacksonville, this is still Andy Reid. This is still Patrick Mahomes. Travis Kelce is in year 13. He is leading the Chiefs in receiving yards. So, this team's not going anywhere anytime soon.
All right, the sports director at KCTV in Kansas City, covering the Chiefs all season long. Appreciate the time, Marlia Campbell.
Thanks so much. Appreciate it.